Hi guys, this is Ava and today I am in Dubai on a 10-hour layover. So I don't have that much time to explore the whole city, but what I will be doing is exploring some of the more unusual parts of Dubai. So not necessarily the stuff that you might recognize from postcards, you know, the big towers and super modern buildings. Today we are going to be discovering some of the more ancient, older, secret and local spots of Dubai. The first stop on our tour of Dubai is the Coffee Museum. What was that? Which I'm excited about because I love coffee, and of course this area is known for its excellent coffee, very strong coffee as well. So let's go ahead and do that. One of the main things that you would expect to do in a coffee museum is to have some great local Emirati coffee, which is exactly what we're going to do now. But before we go into the special room designated for this purpose, we need to take off our shoes. Right. Wow, this is beautiful. And here's our coffee. So here we've got dates to sweeten up the coffee because it's served without any sugar. And the coffee is water, coffee beans and cardamom. Really excited about this. If you're ever invited to an Emirati household for coffee, you might want to know a couple of things about the local traditions of how coffee is served to guests. Tip number 1, coffee will be served in a cup like this, and you will usually only get less than half of the cup of coffee. Why is that? Because there is no thingy to hold the cup, so you don't want to get your fingers burned. So that's why. It's not because the hosts are stingy, no, not at all. Tip number 2, if you would like more coffee, you should just raise your hand like this. I mean, this cup is pretty full, so I don't want to go too wild, but raise your hand and your hosts will know that you're asking for more coffee. Tip number 3, if you don't want any more coffee but there's still coffee in your mug or in your cup, just cover your cup with your other hand and your hosts will know that you've had enough. Tip number 4, and I think that's the last one. If you don't want any more coffee but there is no coffee in your cup, the appropriate gesture will be to shake your cup, and I'm not going to shake it, I'm just going to take an empty cup and shake it like this. And they will know that you are all coffeeed out, you don't want any more coffee, thank you very much, but right now I do want some coffee, so I'm so excited to have this. It smells, it really does smell of cardamom, it's beautiful. That's very unusual. But delicious, it's really good. It's almost like cardamom tea mixed with coffee. That's the kind of flavor that you get. There's one little hidden corner of Dubai which my lovely guide calls Little India, and if you look around you can probably see why. one point get to the Textile Market, which is a very famous place. We can get all sorts of fabrics, beautiful textiles. There's another thing that you can do straight after walking across the textile street or the textile market, and that's take a water taxi, which looks like a really fun experience. It only costs 1 dirham per ticket, so it's very cheap and it's way faster than a taxi, and that way we get to the spice market. Camel milk gelato. Camel milk ice cream. It's very difficult to eat ice cream while vlogging because I only happen to have 2 hands, unfortunately. But let's give this a go. So one of these is dates and one of these is camel milk. That is excellent ice cream. It's like very sweet and milky, kind of like just milk ice cream. Just a bit sweeter. That's camel milk for you. So someone just shouted out Shakira to me. I was quite surprised. There you go, Shakira. And it turns out that Shakira doesn't mean Shakira.
Shakira, what?
Right, Shakira? It means pretty lady. So I just got a cute little compliment.
Pretty or new pretty?
I think
Hi,
you're pretty.
how are you?
So yeah, very friendly place. On our very quick layover tour of Dubai is the gold market, which is home to the biggest and most ostentatious gold ring in the world, as recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records. Is that what it's called? Anyway, here it is. That's our tour of Dubai done. It was an unusual tour, very local, and again, not kind of what you see of Dubai normally, not Burj Khalifa, not the 5-star hotels, more of the local flavor. So I had the pleasure of being taken around this awesome place by Hoda of Dubai Urban Adventures. I'll definitely recommend that you check them out for your own trip to Dubai. If you come here, we had a great time and I'm sad to leave, but on to my next adventure. Okay. Oh. Okay, cool.